On two, family. Team on two. 1, 2. Team. Well, it ain't no need to wait on nobody. The family is already in. I don't see nobody on the live. But we'll see. Let's see. Let's go get it. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know if anybody's actually in because it's saying live 21 seconds and it's saying no one is in the chat room.
Let's see what the book of our faces is looking like.
Let's get it.
Come on.
We're going to start off like this, man, until we make the new song. We're going to start it off like this until we make the new song. Fuck that. We got to own everything we do. Let's get it, y'all.
Own it.
Celebrate your body. Coming in the same way.
We sure appreciate y'all coming out and letting us share our art with y'all. Yeah. Because we believe
Supernatural travel
is life. We live first. There must be life. Because life imitates art. And we just want you to live your best life. Yeah. Decorated with all kinds of colors. And no lace fronts and no makeup. And choose who you want to dance with and live life and love on. Yeah. Celebrate every day. Like it's your birthday, an anniversary. Just keep it funky, baby.
What up, what up, what up? Let's go.
Celebrate. Your body and enjoy. Oh, part of your mind. Come on, family. Find a way to keep winning. Whoa! It's supernatural. Supernatural travels.
It just don't seem right. Till we make a new song, we're going to do it like this. Fuck the monetization. We got to make a new song.
And we recapping the intro. Back to the top. Come on, class. You know it's your song.
Let's get it.
Whoa! Yes,
I feel alive.
Ooh.
Expecting. I'm flying high. No longer worried. My life's to breathe. I stop resisting and let it come to me. Go.
What we doing?
Go. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive.
Yeah.
And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Let's get it, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Let's get it, y'all.
Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me.
Destined for greatness, man. No one can stop me. And if you need the blueprint, just watch me. Up at the block, it's not a game.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it.
I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive.
Keep you alive, baby.
And when the troubles of the
if you want
world
to figure out how to play this game, this the place
I
you better stay, baby.
Let's go, let's
Get
go,
up
let's go,
and dance
let's go,
your
goddammit.
ass off.
Bubbly.
I'm bubbly. You can't stop my dope. You can't stop my dope. Whoa.
Them bears in the bubbles,
Bubbles, here we go.
Everything that I ever wanted will be given to
You
me.
can't stop my dope.
It will be given
Mama.
to me.
I got to do what I got to do.
Let's do it like this. Can I say this one time?
Come on, y'all.
Everything that I ever wanted, that I ever needed, will be given to me. I stopped Craig Mom and myself.
I stopped Craig Mom and myself.
It's the bads in the
That's
bubble.
right. Come on. Yeah. Woo. I stopped Craig Mom. You better stop Craig Mom. Your face better, right? Hey.
Yo.
Yeah. They don't feel us, sister.
Come on, but I need you to
here,
feel
y'all.
You don't
me.
feel us, Master Teacher.
Come on.
Yo.
Not only do I need you
I
to feel
can
it,
feel it.
I need you to
I can feel it.
Taste
Goddamn, I
it.
can taste it.
Every morning when I wake,
Wake up.
I'm
Move it.
jumping
in my vortex, y'all, to be in my boom boom boom.
I got my blue touch, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Family.
We got this flow rocking up in here, boy. Yeah, it's an earthquake.
Welcome to a new day, new way, new view, new you. I hate to admonish you guys on the live, but look, please, I don't want to have to adjust your volume.
Oh,
the whole intro. Y'all done recorded a whole fucking album. Could you please listen to how loud you are? Ain't no fucking try. Let's stop doing that. Like I'm sitting over here the whole time because y'all are too loud. Listen at what you're doing with the music going. Y'all both do this. This is what y'all do. So it's the morning show. Don't not do it now. No one gets to see you recording the album. They get to see this. So having said all of that, we're gonna do the whole fucking intro over. I'm just saying. So check it out. Listen, today somebody got slick. We was already in there, but we're gonna call it first five like it always is. We're gonna call it what it is. We got Guru Dex, the brother, holding the door down at number one. Guru Dex holding it down at number one. Number two, we got Sister Cheryl Oshun. Number three, we got Lorenzo. Y'all were talking. I got to scroll down. Lorenzo. Number four, we got Mela Miracle. Number five, we got MAR.2ND. And number six, we got our sister, Veronica Petty. Veronica, you are the...
Who is the one?
So, Veronica, as you know, your job is to do what? Come in at the end of class and wrap the lesson up. Come in at the end of the class and wrap the lesson up. There's a lot of shit going on right now. Let's get focused, goddammit. It's a lot of shit going on. Right now, we're going to we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors, the people who make this show happen. Today was a celebratory day for me. Yeah. Because when I added up the cash apps, we got more cash apps than we ever got before. We had 20 cash appers this week, y'all. Again, we had 20. I'm so fucking happy, man. I remember we was getting 11 and 12. I almost couldn't imagine getting 20. Let me drop today's message in your spirit. So while we're talking about the cash apps, you can imagine that. Today's lesson is imagine your best date. Your best date. If you're finna go on a date of your dreams, the best date of your dreams, you've been wanting to go out with Halle Berry your whole life. You've been wanting to go on a date with Angela Bassett your whole life. You've been wanting to go out on this date with this person your entire life. Well, now is your opportunity. Imagine your best date. Are you going to imagine a great date or a bad date? Are you going to imagine pissing on yourself, shitting on yourself? Are you going to imagine your credit card not working? What are you going to imagine on your best date? Now that I got that in your spirit, we're going to talk about our cash appers this week. Let me read them off one by one. We got Natalie. Natalie's name just come up. We got our brother Keith Israel. We got Cheryl Collins. We got Carmen Ruth twice. We got Thomas Jr. We got Roger Potts. We got Carlton Briscoe. Catherine Pipkins twice. We got Tracy Briggs, Terrence Evans, Jacqueline Carter, Kiana Watson, Vincent Williams, Rodney from class. We got Marshawn Parks, Tiffany Yarn, Danielle Williams, B. Mays Hayes, and James Milan. We thank y'all because we know this show could not be a show without you guys. Now that we've got our cash appers out, what time is it, y'all? It's time for y'all to take over. It's time for the motherfucking recap, baby. It's time for the recap. It's time for the recap, baby. It's time for the recap, baby.
Come on, Chris.
Yeah. So, oh God, we are about to get into imagination. I just want to jump right in. But anyway, going back to the things that Master Teacher talked to us about last week. Oh, let's recap last week with Mambo saying, once you understand yourself, then you learn how to power your blue, pink, and yellow. We all agree unanimously that this is like the statement of the class session right here, right? Because I think a lot of us miss that. Master teacher's not telling us to walk around and he understands that we're not going to walk around floating on green, right? But in those moments when you have to be pink or yellow, first of all, to strategically go there, don't thrust yourself in there, right? Because that's when you be stuck. Strategically go there, activate how you need to activate, and come the fuck back out. The whole point is to stay as true to blue as possible, but we live in a world that doesn't allow us to always act in that reality. So if you don't take anything away from the horniness, first of all, we know what you feel, you know what we feel, because we all been horny. Sex is the thing that we all can relate to, right? So if that's the case, everybody got the tools that they need to play this game and understand this game. So if you're not winning, it's because you ain't listening.
Ooh.
Go ahead, sister.
There it is.
Ooh, ooh. If you ain't winning, it's because you're not listening. And I concur 100% because the listening part to me is listening to me. I'm going to win if I listen to me. My blue dot sauce is in that crib crying. We need to eat. We need to drink. We need to sleep. We need to do what we need to do to stay functioning, to stay well. We need some sun. We need some light. We need some air, whatever the case may be. So again, the task is listening to your source. That's why the song is like, you tune into your source first thing in the morning before your eyes and ears lay on to something else. We tap and tune into yourself. Touch yourself. Listen to yourself. Okay. So yes. So the message is, hey, listen to yourself. Listen to your source. That true blue dot God energy is the real deal. Holyfield and Jack and Jill.
Oh, you know what that made me think about too when you said about being by yourself. What I'm saying is you got to realize that everybody ain't gonna be able to come to your party.
Right.
So you gotta focus on yourself first, so you can focus on anybody else, and that's okay. Because that's what's the most important piece. And some people you might have to let go of, you don't want to, but it's just not in. Y'all not going in the same direction, so you got to. Yeah. Some people is fucking too hard. Some people fucking too soft, and you got to find somebody that fucks with you like you wants to fuck with yourself.
What we want to do right now is we want to talk about yesterday. Yesterday was a planned event. We had something on the schedule to do, me, Chris, and Lynn, a long time in advance. And we talked about it like we got the link up. And what we want to do is we want to have a few people come in class and talk about yesterday. Yesterday, we didn't have class. You guys normally expect us to be here. We won't here. What did you imagine? And we want you to be honest. We don't want you to come up here and tell a fucking lie. We want you to be honest. Me starting off, we had something to do, and me and Chris was talking. We like, should we have class? Should we have a bullshit class? And I was like, I plan everything. It's imagination. We're starting a new series called Imagination. So the first day of class, I wanted you to imagine your life without this class. What did you do yesterday? How did you think? Were you able to bubble up, or did you wonder if something was going on? What did you think? Me starting off, I never imagined how I would feel without doing the class. I got up and I didn't feel like going to the goddamn gym. I didn't feel like doing nothing that I normally feel. I didn't realize that we talked about it, but you don't realize how much you can be conditioned. As we talking about imagination, we don't imagine that we've been conditioned. I didn't imagine that who the fuck is this keep calling me this early? I didn't imagine that I had conditioned myself. The feeling that I had at the gym working out was associated with knowing that I'm going to do class. The feelings that I had the rest of the day after class was associated with class. It's kind of like Pavlov and that dog. Y'all remember when we discussed that, right? That dog didn't realize, it never imagined that it would be slobbering for no reason, for no food. So like yesterday, I got up yesterday morning kind of like slobbering, really slobbering for class. And it made me realize how much I like this class, how important this class to me is to get my day started. We're waiting on some people, whether they on Facebook or YouTube, to come in the stream and speak on how they felt about class. Chris, how did you feel yesterday?
Actually, well, but of course, because I knew it was an exercise, I woke up prepared. But what I realized was how much I stayed in the day, how much I stayed in the groove of my day. Now, as far as how class gives me a direction, in a sense, if that makes sense, class gives me, because I journal first, and my journal is almost like my to-do list for the day. So if I had a bad thing, and not really a bad thing happen, but if I had a bad thing happen, what that would be is that I feel like I just had a day of floating around with no point of attraction of what I needed to do. So although I felt good, I didn't have my format of my day that I usually have when I journal in the morning before class. So I do agree with Master Teacher when he was saying, or I do understand what Master Teacher is saying when he said that his day has been conditioned by the class. However, it also let me see how well I was able to stay in the groove of my day. So I got to, for the first time, in a sense, since we've had these series, see how well I was able to produce.
What about you, Lynn?
I had a great time. I enjoyed just the openness and, the variety, doing something different, just checking in with myself to see how, would I spend that hour and what would I do? And then what would be the product of the rest of my day. And so, it worked out good. You have to be your own class. You got to be your own master teacher. You got to get in your boom boom room. You got to tune into your source and continue with those things, like how he talked about going to the gym puts him in the vibration of the day, or how she talked about journaling puts her in the vibration of the day. And so, again, with the message being listening to yourself, you follow your source, listen to your blue dot, you're going to stay in the flow, of where you're trying to go, because your source's sole purpose is to take you there. Yeah. So
now, do you think that have something to do with that you knew? You see what I'm saying? Because like me personally,
that I knew
that you knew class won't gonna be like, say for example, me personally, the Bible says, forsake not the assembly amongst themselves. In the last days they'll do it. There's a value to alignment. The motherfucking athletes, all them kids that's going pro, they get up at fucking 5:30 in the morning and they practice before school. I remember Chris and Lynn, I was talking to Chris about our kids, and I was like, these kids ain't going pro. They probably won't even get football scholarships. And she was like, why you say that? I said, because they don't want it.
They don't want it.
They don't want it. The ones that get it and do it want it. You know what I mean? So the motherfuckers that want to make money by insurance in Keith Group, the motherfuckers want to make money by stock and Forexes in Hobbs Group. The people that want to get up in the morning and get their life together is in this group. I noticed this class is the answer. When people pay me to go live, like the sister hit me yesterday. She said, yo, here go $50. I miss you today. Just get on Facebook and talk that fucking talk. And when I'm going live talking that talk, I'm normally pointing out a problem that we have that we need to work on. And I may give some solutions as a whole, but we can't all get together and fix our race as a whole. But when I go live in the morning or on some shit where I'm expressing a problem, I can have a live with 152, sometimes 400 people, and it's being shared like hell. But I'm talking about a problem. This is the black man's issue. This is the black woman's issue. Da 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 da. But I get up in the morning here, we talk solutions, and it's 45 motherfuckers. And it made me realize, stop expecting people, stop imagining people to want to be free. Stop imagining that the people that want to be free gonna come to you. Let me get Keith in here real quick. And Keith, what's up, brother?
Good morning. Good morning, family. Good morning, Bears and Bubbles family. Good morning, my brothers and sisters this morning. Listen, what you just said is so incredible, because even in business, you can't expect you out of everybody that you bring into business or that you do business with. My work ethic ain't everybody else's work ethic, or my ideas and my thought process ain't everybody else's. So you can't expect you out of everybody else, because it just ain't gonna happen. So if you're thinking on how to solve issues and everybody else is just dwelling on the problem, you're going to frustrate yourself expecting that everybody else should be thinking of solutions as well. But even in terms of yesterday, there's a quote that says, success lives on a schedule. Success lives on, or success is breeded by a schedule. So even in business, my business, every morning by 9 o'clock, either I'm tuned into this class and doing a meeting, or I'm 9 o'clock, I'm here ready to go. So that way, after 9 o'clock, I start running my appointments and doing what I got to do to help everybody. But when it didn't happen yesterday, my schedule was bumped because I have this space allotted and I plan for this space every morning at 9 o'clock. So at 9 o'clock, this is on my schedule. Boom, I'm gonna be in Bears and Bubbles from 9 to 10, maybe 10:15, or I'm doing things consecutively where I'm doing Bears and Bubbles and still taking care of business, is why you don't get my notes every day. But it's the fact that we live on a schedule and we do things on a schedule, and we get the results because our actions are predicted. So when class didn't happen yesterday, I didn't automatically assume that something was, or I just assumed maybe you did have something. Maybe there was a glitch that you guys were trying to fix or whatever. But my day actually went very well because I still was able to, bring somebody into my business. I was able to actually get a sale done, and I was able to take care of some things for the business because my mindset was still on that clock of, okay, Bears and Bubbles didn't happen, but I know I'm riding this wave and I know I'm here to help somebody. It actually came to fruition. So yeah, success breeds on the schedule. So, the schedule is what happens. That's how we get it done.
Appreciate that, Keith. We're gonna bring in Mambo's Goodness and let her speak on it yesterday and how her yesterday
was
right, because you already know Chris. So I was like, okay, it's 9 o'clock. Let me see what's going on. So I'm waiting, and I had class and stuff going on. But like how the gentleman said before, I was like, in my mind, I was like, if Javon and Chris was here and Lynn, they would be like, what was you doing before you even met us? Keep doing that. Keep staying steady on what you got to do. And I was like, my blue was like, well, what about the show? What about the gag? I was thinking like the show's still gonna go on. You can still do your stuff. So I was like, well, let me just reach out and see if everything's okay. Just you know what I mean? I was like, the universe will answer what I need because that's what's going to happen. So I was just like, if I keep doing what I'm doing, just like he said, if you keep that routine, keep that momentum, I feel ecstatic. I feel alive. Swear that is keep going. I kept singing that because I ain't see y'all all day.
That's what's up. We appreciate you, sister. We're going to bring Sister Cheryl O'Shoon in here. Sister Cheryl, tell us what happened yesterday when you got up and you didn't see the class. How did your day go? How did your imagination go? How was yesterday?
Well, Javon, my brother, first of all, I want to say just thank you for everything that you've been doing. Your classes and your rhetoric and your knowledge and your wisdom have been so beneficial to my family. It's made my relationship with my husband. We have a new love language that we added to our arsenal with the B&B jargon. You help my son. I always talk about how you helped my son who was diagnosed, my stepson who was like my son, who was diagnosed with ADHD. And I'm not new to this. So when I didn't see you in class yesterday, I didn't even trip. I honestly thought to myself, well, maybe they're taking a day off because usually you might take a day off in between series. And I love your 21 Days of Imagination. That's always been my favorite. I never got to tell you why it was my favorite, but it just has a lot to do with my child self. And my imagination has got me through a lot of stuff, that and music. So when I didn't see class after about, I say around maybe 10 minutes after 9, I went on about my day because I just figured maybe y'all were taking a break. But here's the funny thing that happened. So I have my goal. Last week you said we would need to, work on a goal and do it in secret and don't tell anybody about it. So I immediately started working on it the very next day after you said that, and Source aligned my husband, and he started his secret goal, and we kind of bumped into each other while we were working on our secret goal throughout the weekend. So we have our little routine set up, and I homeschool because my son's in digital academy. So when I'm in class, I'm actually in and out of class just because of that. But I always make sure that I take notes and get what I can and punch the replay and play it back. So we went on about our day. We were doing what we needed to do. I was taking care of Junior with school and everything. And then around 10 a.m., I have a window for store runs. And we usually do our store runs on Mondays just to keep out of the streets because of this pandemic. So, Brent, he was hyped. We was bubbling. I mean, we was bubbling since we had woke up that morning, class or no class, we were good. So we go to the grocery store to get some things that we needed. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go through self-checkout. So I told Brent, I said, he had some separate stuff. So I said, we're gonna go through self-checkout. And I thought he was just gonna wait until I got done ringing my stuff up, paying for it. And then he was gonna use the same self-checkout as me. But I looked and he was gone. So he's on a whole nother self-checkout. So I get done, and 30 seconds after I get done, I get me a shopping cart to put my bags in because I'm usually used to Brent doing that, but he was on the other register. So I grabbed the shopping cart, put my bags in there, and before I could walk to where he was, he yells, "Cheryl," like that. So I go over to see what's going on. Brent done put his $20 in the wrong slot on the self-checkout, right? And it sucked it up. And it sucked the money up, and then it spit out a receipt that said 0.00 transaction. Oh. So there's this little Nigerian boy that was watching the self-checkout. He wasn't in management, just a regular associate. And he comes over, and Brent tells him what happened. And you know how them Africans are. You know how the Nigerians are. He was like, no, you did not put your money in here. And Brent, he held this up, but he said, no, I put my money in here. And it took it and it spit out this receipt that says $0 transaction. So the African little boy, he couldn't have been no older than 19. He going back and forth with Brent. No, you did. There's no way. There's no possible way you could have put this money in here. If you put this money in here, it was sure. And the receipt pop out like this. So I say, look, I looked at the boy's name tag and I said, hey, Freddie, go on over there and get Chad, right? Because he's just going to have to pull this register and recount it to prove that it's $20 over so he can get his money. So the African guy wants to give me all these excuses, not knowing that I worked for Publix for many years. And as an independent contractor, I'm still in and out these stores. We got 11 stores in Tallahassee and I know all the managers. So I'm like,
pick up the country pace. You killing me.
Yes. So I'm like, Freddie, don't worry about it. Just go get Chad. It'll be all right. We're patient because he's not going to leave without his money. So he goes over and he tells Chad what's going on. Chad was bagging for a cashier, right? So Chad stops what he's doing. He finishes with the cashier and then he heads upstairs. So I assume he might be checking the camera to see if he really put the money in there since we some niggas and they think all niggas steal. Meanwhile, Brent is getting pissed off. He's not showing it on his face, but he's talking to me and he's like, I know these motherfuckers gonna give me my goddamn money, man. I'm not playing around with this shit. And, and I said, Brent, you can't get mad at that man because he's going upstairs and doing this, that, and the third. They don't have to stop everything in their world for you. You did make a mistake putting the money in there. You know what I mean?
Give me this punchline, Cheryl. You got to give me the goddamn punchline. Come on now.
Okay, so long story short, I'm telling Brent, listen, you play the game of bears and bubbles whether you want to or not. You made a mistake and put your money in the wrong damn slot because you was too goddamn horny and you didn't want to stand there with me and ring all the stuff up with me. You wanted to go do your own thing, and this was a team event. So as a result, you ain't got your money. So they came over and they tried to open the machine up and all this shit, and it didn't work. So they said, can we just call you guys back? So I said, Chad, take my number. When you get the money, call us, let us know. 2 hours later, they called and said that they had to call IT to check the machine. They checked it. He got his money. But he was really pissed. And the moment that I said you play the game of bears and bubbles, whether you want to or not, it automatically put him right back into alignment. He said, I ain't going to worry about it. We went on about our day. And then a couple of hours later, we went back and got his money and got his stuff from the store.
Yeah.
And that was it. So we had a good day. We bubbled regardless. But, that's the line that I like to use. You play the game of bears and bubbles, whether you want to or not. And I'm sorry for being so long-winded, but I ain't talking.
I'm going to joke your ass. Oh, boy. As soon as you get off, I'm going to talk shit about you. You close your goddamn ears. God damn. Thank you for tuning in to the Cheryl O fucking Shoe Story Hour. Shit. I like to have a fucking panic attack. I'm telling the truth. But I love my sister. But let me get to the board and get everything set up. I got a message to teach. That's what happened yesterday. Woo, that motherfucker right there is long-winded, Brent.
But you know what?
Brent, don't ask her how she day. Brent be like, how was your day? Never mind.
But let me tell you what I loved about it though. It was long. It was long. But Cheryl been around a long time, and we take for granted that we get to know each other through these little dots, these little circles with these pictures on it. And every woman that has come up here thus far, I've gotten to see their face, their expression, their movement. And it's just made me feel more closer to my sisters who has been around, rather financially, vibrationally, you know what I'm saying, sharing, liking, you know what I'm saying? So I felt good to see her talk because I know other sisters that's close with her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I love that. Yeah. That's all I was just doing that. No, I know.
I ain't listening to nobody that fucking.
I know that.
That's too goddamn long for my ears. You know, I'll be honest. Let me set this camera.
I was just trying to give a compliment to all sisters who have tuned in and tapped in to the show and shared your voice. Because when you shared your voice, I know for me as a person who has put so much of my life out here, I get to see who you are, how you are, how you talk. I get to see your smile. I get to hear the stories that have changed your life. And so that makes me feel great that every moment I got up here crazy and deranged, you know what I'm saying, crying for the lie and all that type of stuff, that people really got freed, you know, from that. So, yeah. Yeah, so that was dope. It gave me time to just gaze at whoever won't get off.
Look, next time I'm going to just ask her to sing us a song. Because she can fucking sing her ass off. Next time I'm going to just ask her to sing us a song. Let me hit this J. Let's get into the message. We back to how we normally roll. Rock, it just seemed a little off, you know, the rhythm that day, that missing, even me, myself. Today's day, imagine your best day. Imagine your best date. Imagine your best date. You finally get an opportunity to go on a date with somebody that you wanted to go on a date with your whole life, or for a long time, you finally get on this date. When you get on this date, you're going to do everything to set this date up. You're going to think right about this date. The second you think something negative about this date, you're going to say, what I say, cancel that shit, universe. You know what I'm saying? What we used to say when we said step on the crack, you break your mama's back, and you say something that said, cancel that shit, universe. So if you imagine this best date, the best date you ever went on, the best date you want in your life, I'm going on a date with Angela Bassett, Cicely Tyson. Oh my God, that hurt me. Y'all know I always was a fool sucker for Cicely Tyson. Anyway, imagine your best date. You're not going to sit there and imagine things that can go wrong. You're going to see the day go right. You're going to prepare for the date. You're going to make sure you got money. You're going to make sure you got your cologne. You're going to make sure you got your outfit. The woman might shave her pussy, her underarms just in case she fuck. I don't want a woman to do that, but that's what some women do. A woman may match her panties and drawers. If she don't plan on fucking, she may say, I'm going to put on my black drawers with my goddamn red panties with my red bra. Why? Because that'll stop me from fucking.
Yep.
You plan and you do what you need to do each day. Now, I got a quick story for y'all because that's how we do. You have to imagine things that never happened before. That's the first thing. You got to imagine something that's never happened before. You have to imagine the thing you've never imagined. In order to get what you never got, you got to imagine what you've never imagined. That's the point of today's lesson, but we're going to get into that. A lot of us imagine shit based on our abilities. Motherfucker, your imagination. You should be able to fly, motherfucker.
That's a reminder.
Yeah, motherfucker, it's your imagination. You should be rich in your imagination. You shouldn't be broke in your fucking imagination. You should be able to run fast. We going out here and we gonna run a mile and you just say your imagination, I can't do it. Goddamn, this your imagination. A lot of us have weak imaginations because we use our imagination based on our powers and not based on the images we've seen. What do you mean, Javon? Let's get into it. I remember the first date I ever had with Chris. The first date I ever had with Chris, well, I say date. We had did things together. But the first date, Chris knew I could cook, and I said, I'm going to cook for you. And Chris came over to the house, and I told this story before. I told Chris when I met her, don't give me no pussy. Don't give me no pussy. Why? Because I wanted a good wife, a good woman that was going to stick beside me and keep me interested in her and love me and be with me for the rest of my life. Why? Because I had a divorce before. I never imagined telling a woman, don't give me no pussy.
I'm about to just say, you jinxed me, I think.
No, listen, let me make the point. I never imagined telling a woman, I'm going to commit to you, don't give me no pussy. I'm the type of nigga, I got to have the pussy first. I got to know if you can fuck, suck dick, what you can do. Remember I told y'all when she's put the ass over in the triangle, she didn't was able to do it, and I was fucked up, but I had already committed to her because I said I did something I never imagined. I committed to her and her sons before I had ever fucked her. Matter of fact, quick camera, what did I tell you when I first met you? About fucking.
Don't give you no pussy. Okay, one woman ain't enough. I don't know.
That's that. I told her, don't give me no pussy if you try to give me some pussy.
Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna fuck with you.
I'm gonna leave you alone.
And I wanted to give him some.
She wanted to give me some pussy so bad. There. That's why when you had this Steve Harvey.
First night.
Steve Harvey said, 90-day rule. If a woman can wait 90 days to fuck you, y'all not gonna have a good marriage. She don't want to fuck you. If she can wait 90 days to fuck you, if she ain't sliming all over herself to fuck you within 90 days, she don't want to fuck you. You may be a good husband, but y'all ain't gonna have a good sexual relationship. Now, me, I never imagined telling a woman, don't give me no pussy. If you fuck me, I'm gonna leave you alone. So me and Chris had been together about 5 months before we ever fucked. I'm picking her sons up from school every day. I'm giving her my paycheck. She paying my bills, all this shit. So when I first decided I was almost ready to fuck, I said, let me see if she gonna try to give me some pussy. I said, come over to my apartment. I'm gonna cook for you tonight. And I had told her how good I can cook. So when she came over, my plan is this. If I cook for a woman and pop a bottle of wine for her and rub them feet, she gonna give me that pussy. I said to myself, I'm going to put my trick on her and see if she try to give me this pussy. And if she try to give me this pussy, I ain't going to fuck with her no more. I never imagined that. I got a wife who has allowed me to have a second wife, who is allowing me to do so many things in this life because why? I got her by doing something I never imagined myself doing. I hope you motherfuckers starting to get this point. Mm-hmm. So after 6 months, 5-6 months, Chris come over. I cook this dope ass meal, and we sitting on the couch, we drinking wine, and she looking good, and she like, do you want me to try to fuck or not? I don't know what you want to do. I'm confused. I said, well, let me see what you look like. She took off her clothes. She had on her motherfucking banging ass lingerie, whatever you call this shit. That shit looked good. She was oiled up, shined up. I ain't never seen the motherfucking shining since that day. I'm telling you that. She was oiled up perfectly. My wife will oil herself up and don't put oil on the place that she thinks people ain't gonna see her. She will oil her arms up after she put her shirt on and all this BS shit. So my wife came out, my motherfucking wife was oil and shiny. She turned that ass around. She knew I liked hounding the pussy. She had on this skinny lingerie shit, and the hair was sticking out the pussy. That pussy was looking so good. I said, so you planned on fucking, huh? She said, well, I ain't planning on fucking, but you never know. You let me come over your house, you cook for me, you never know. So what did I do? I laid in the bed with her that night and held her without fucking after I seen that body. Why? Because for the first time, I had imagined myself, Javon, why are you picking women for your life based on fucking? Mm-hmm. Imagine us not being shallow. Mm-hmm. Imagine us picking a mate for love. My man Keith that was just on here, I remember when he first met his wife, as men talk, we talk and men da-da-da-da-da. I said, Keith, ain't nothing wrong with getting married. Settle down, bro. Go ahead and do it. Take the big leap. Keith had stage 4 cancer, I believe, and his wife worked 2 jobs to nurse him through that shit. What if he'd have picked her for some fucking dick sucking, some titties, and some ass? Yeah. And she got her big old fat ass now. She's a very beautiful lady. Yes. But that man didn't pick her for that. Nobody's going to nurse you through cancer because you picked them for they fucking titties. Imagine our race if we didn't pick and procreate based on looks.
Yeah.
Imagine that. So y'all see me with Chris now. I love Chris. When I caught Chris cheating on me, I ain't say nothing for 4 years. You know why? Because I married her for something outside of sex and pussy. Because I imagined me being with her and never could fuck. I had the best 6 months of my life of my relationship with my wife when no sex was going on. So you think I care if she go get that pussy up now? Nope. I kind of do. I be jealous. I be like, what the fuck y'all do? If she tell me, I be all right. If she don't tell me, I be like, fuck you, bitch. But the point I'm making is, I got something I never thought I would have. A perfect, great relationship. Because I imagined myself doing something I've never done.
You really do, though.
Being with a woman without fucking her for 6 months. Now, I said all that to say, you're going to have to imagine something you ain't never imagined. All we do is imagine shit based on the last time. If it ain't as worse as the last time. Now, I had to imagine liking a woman who she was and for who she was. Just imagine that. Imagine, I've been working with Paul 3 years. He's a nice, sweet guy. He brings me lunch. He's caring. Paul is trying to shoot his shot at me. Imagine you judging Paul by the content of his character and not his fucking looks. And how the pink world, gonna think you look with Paul. Most of us can't imagine ourselves with somebody that our best friends or our cousins or family members don't think fine. I remember when my ex-wife first gained weight, I took her home. I was a little embarrassed. My uncle said, man, I ain't never seen you with no big bitch. That shit fucked me up. I was embarrassed. He said, but he loved big women.
You meant that
that shit, it was a compliment. It embarrassed me. God damn, my bitch got big. She ain't even all that big. God damn. Most of the time, we can't imagine ourselves standing on our own 2 feet. We can't imagine ourselves without the approval of others. Move forward, Javon. What are you trying to say? Damn, I done lost my page. No. Most people imagine based on their own abilities. Me? Think about this. We just got out of the 12-day, the Horniness series. You can imagine yourself fucking somebody. But you can't imagine yourself co-creating with somebody on a different level. I'll never forget. Algebra project. We had this thing called an algebra project. I fucked 2 teachers and a student from another county and one of the best girls in my high school the same fucking weekend. Why? Because I just imagined. It wasn't even a weekend, it was a week. It was called an algebra project. They took the smartest kids in math, and we was figuring out a new way to teach kids algebra. Well, never forget it, we stayed in this hotel called the Adams Mark. It was in this program called MAR.2ND. Well, one of the former girls that had went to my high school had now became a teacher at the elementary school, and she was like over the program. So she was like 25. We 17. I'm in there, I'm fucking six high school. I'm built like a brick shit house. I'm at my slimmest, cuttest. I'm thinking I'm the fucking man, so I'll holler at any motherfucking woman. I'd had grown motherfucking women say, boy, you built like a brick shit house. So when the program started, I used to always go and sit and talk to her. And all the guys would be like, why you trying to holler at Miss such and such? She ain't gonna like you. I said, I ain't trying to holler. I just ain't scared to be in her presence. Why? Because I'd imagine fucking her so much. So I'm going down there hoping she is the teacher that wants to fuck with the younger high school student. That's what I'm imagining. These niggas like, she's so fly, she's so dope. She would never, they get scared. Well, hey, Miss Long, I just said, my fucking name, Tiffany Long, fuck her. Hey, Miss Long. And they was afraid. They was afraid. I wasn't afraid. So I would be around her all the time. Got to the point, Javon, could you go get me lunch? Javon, could you go get me this? Javon, could you go get me this? So much so that the students in the AmeriCorps start saying, Javon like Miss Long, and some of the teachers start thinking something's going on. Why would these other teachers think that me getting her lunch is something going on? Because they had imagined fucking me, they goddamn self. Let's move on to the story. We go to this week trip, and when we first get there, because I'm so up on Miss Long, told her shit, I'm her assistant. The other teachers her age, like, who the fuck is this big nigga? Is he a student Or is he helping? Shit, I'm a student. I got the fucking audacity. Now when it's time to pair up, we got to work with a teacher from another school. I'm picking the finest teachers from the other school, the younger, finer teachers. So much so that Miss Long said, I see you got your new little girlfriends. She done got jealous. But I got an older brother that taught me the game. By the time that week goes, by the time we up there from 7 days, so it's from Sunday to Sunday. By the time Thursday, motherfuckers done got horny. We in Charlotte. The older teachers, they go out to the club. They interacting with the Carolina Panthers. We hear them talking about it that Wednesday night. They going out that Thursday. Well, they done got riled up Thursday. Come back Thursday in the middle of the night. I'm up waiting for them. Me and my boy, we up waiting on the fucking grown teachers to come back.
Oh, wow.
We down there smoking weed. Now, this is where shit gets touchy. These girls smoke weed and ain't had no weed in 5-6 days. They catch us smoking weed. We gonna take y'all weed and turn y'all in. We supposed to get paid for the program. No, you ain't. We'll smoke our weed with y'all. That's what we'll do. They smoked the weed with us. Now, we didn't develop a bond. Long story short, I fucked one lady that was there. The word got out. The teacher from the school heard about it, gave me some pussy. I fucked another student from another school, and when one of the girls that went to the program with me found out, she came banging on my fucking door, wanting to be nosy to let her in. I told the other girl, I said, fuck it, I'll let her in. I let her in, had my first fucking threesome in high school. Why? I fucking imagined it all. Now, why would you sit here and be able to imagine you can fuck Holly Berry, but can't imagine you can get a fucking business license? We always can imagine when it comes to some fucking shit. Motherfuckers imagine being in Wakanda, but they can't imagine fucking getting up each day, living their life. Your perfect day. Your perfect day. You're not going to imagine your perfect day. That's the perfect fucking weekend of my life. By the time we got home, that shit had spread it around. That shit was a scandal in my hometown. Other teachers were like, I heard you had a nice weekend. You want to be a part of my next one? Fuck is you joking with a child for? Because you had already imagined what I imagined. Imagine yourself imagining things based on your desires and what you want, not based on your past and what you can't do. What if the motherfucker looked up and said, look at them birds flying. I want to fly. Oh, I can't fly. He imagined on what he couldn't do and what he wanted to do. He just said, well, shit, based on my ability, I probably can jump off a goddamn building, flatten my arm 3 times and hit the ground because of gravity. He imagined himself breaking the law of gravity.
Yeah, man.
Because he saw a bird do it. He ain't looking at, I ain't got no feathers. I ain't got no beak. He said, I imagine myself can fly. One day, Alexander Graham Bell was talking to a motherfucker. All right, Alexander, we chilling, man. He was close like, well, I'm going to holler at you tomorrow. The further he got away from, yeah, nigga, we going to holler. Fuck it, man. Shit, we going to do that thing. It's just, hey. He said, I think I wish I could hear that nigga. I can't hear that nigga, man. Alexander, man, I can't hear you right now. He said, man, I imagine I can talk to a motherfucker ain't even in the room with me. He just said, I can't scream that loud. Ah! That's what me and my friend used to do when we was kids, how we used to let each other know we was coming. I don't give a fuck. Once we got close enough to each other's house, we holler out, thunder, thunder, thundercats. And the other one I holler, oh! And that's how we knew we could fucking play. That's how when we was kids, we had the little string on the can and we be talking shit. Nigga, fuck you. Breaker, walkie-talkie 105. Breaker, walkie-talkie. We run apart. Nigga, fuck you. I heard that shit. Breaker, 105. The further apart you get, you can't hear. Alexander Graham Bell said, I wish I could call a motherfucker ain't even here. He imagined doing something because he seen it. Because he didn't imagine it based on his own personal fucking abilities. Many times we see it going down just like the last time. We hope it just ain't worse. I'm going on a date. I hope he don't just stick me with the bill like the last guy did. You're going on a new date. Let's talk about it. Imagine your best date. You was born on a what? Day, right? I was born December 1st. That was a day. December 1st, 1977 is a day. That ain't no goddamn date. That's a fucking day that'll never happen again. Each year, your birth date is a yearly occurrence of a day. And you ain't planning your motherfucking birthday to be bad. You hoping like hell for your birthday. You got some shit set up. You ain't looking at your motherfucking birthday. Well, each morning you wake up is a birthday. It's a birthday. So let's get into the point of the message. Plan. Imagine your best day. And now we get into the repetition that we done learned before. I just woke up from a sleepful death into a new birthday. A new birth date. Mm-hmm. And I don't even imagine myself getting up soon as I wake up. Imagine your motherfucking date or mate walk in the restaurant on a blind date. She walk in. Hi, I'm Krista. You be like, yeah. She sit down. You don't even get up and get the chair for her. Hi, I'm your waitress. Can I suggest some drinks for y'all? Take me a while though. Take me a while on the date before I can figure out what I want to order. So, what's your name? Bitch. Let me wake up first. Let me get into the date first. That's what your day is. Your day is the best fucking date. Your day is the best fucking date you're gonna have for the rest of your life.
Fucking example.
May not get another date tomorrow. You're gonna put on your best. Put on your lipstick, shine yourself up. You go out with a human date. Your motherfucking today is the best date of your life. Now imagine that motherfucker going good. Wake up in the morning, ding dong, 6 o'clock, motherfucker. Up, whoop. Let me brush my teeth first. Put on a little cologne, freshen myself for my own motherfucking self. Because this is my day. This is my date, and I'm gonna imagine this bitch to be good. You motherfuckers hit the snooze button and lay there, and you imagine your worst day. Your worst day though. Oh man, I gotta get up. I wonder how life gonna be today. The traffic, and you see the traffic. You actually see yourself stuck in traffic. You actually see yourself getting reprimanded by the boss. You actually see your fucked up day. Oh man, I can imagine the worst day. Why would you make that? Why would you plan for a good date? Why wouldn't you imagine you're going to have a good date? Many times all we do is say, man, the last shit was fucked up. I just want something a little bit better than the last time. I want the fuck bitches look better than Lynn. I just want my ass to be a little bit fatter than Lynn. I want to be a little bit this than Chris. No, I'm imagining some whole new shit. I want a midget from Africa that's old. I want a 90-year-old African midget. I'm imagining some new shit. Why would you base your next job? Hope it ain't like my last job. Hope he ain't like my last guy. Hope it ain't like the last was last year. Last year when I came in here, shit won't jump. Hope it was like I hate to be around motherfuckers like that. Hope it ain't like last year. Remember the last time, shit won't jump. Why are you imagining that? Nigga, you ain't even imagining, you remembering. Do you know your imagination is your imagination? Is basically where you live. Your life is a basic culmination of the images that you see and tell yourself. Mm-hmm. Why would you work hard as fuck while imagining something to fail? I hear the dumbest shit. Plan for the best, hope for the best, but plan for the worst. I'm out here working hard as hell, imagining the planning, working hard as hell to make my birthday party. But the whole time imagining what's going to go wrong with it, you going against your own fucking self. Why would you get in a relationship with somebody and imagine how it can go wrong? You're a fucking idiot. Why would you imagine yourself in the worst circumstances? You know why? Because feeling bad feels good. Because feeling bad feels better than not feeling anything. Man, I'm imagining. That's what worrying is. Did you know that?
Imagining bad.
Worrying and expectation is the same fucking thing. You didn't do enough of looking down the corridor time, imagining the bad, and you worry, and you're afraid. Well, I'm looking down the corridor time about the same situation, expecting the best, and I'm happy, and I ain't even got to think about this shit no more. You ever notice a motherfucker when they want to tell you a problem, they tell you a problem, you say, oh man, that shit gonna be all right. They really say, man, lay down here and think with me, man. Worry with me. Because when you worry, I feel like I'm doing something. When I'm thinking about it, I feel like I care. We're going to get into that whole thing, caring tomorrow. Thinking that you care. Imagining the worst makes you feel like you care about something. When my mom was sick, I didn't imagine her dying. I didn't imagine her the worst. I ain't think about it at all. I said it's her life and the universe will do what it does. Some people in my family say, you didn't care. I said, no, it's not that I didn't care. I didn't imagine how sad I was going to be, how fucked up the world was going to be without my mother, because if I don't care about it, there's a chance that my vibration may keep her alive. There's a chance I may not be affected. Can I sit with you every day and worry that you're going to die? No, I'm going to go live my life because I'm expecting that you're going to live. I ain't got to say no more after that. How we live and grieve.
Yeah.
Man, mom in the hospital. You ain't been by there yet? You ain't gonna go sit with her every day? Why? Because I'm worried that this is the last day I may see her? No, I'm gonna live my life and I'll see her when she get her black ass home. And if she don't make it home, I can accept that everything I want, I cannot have, because there's no sadness when you understand that you can bubble up. The only thing that you can be sad on is when you want what you can't.
When you can't.
You ain't gonna have nobody forever. Your kids ain't gonna live forever. You ain't gonna live forever. Come sit here. They do it all the time. Everybody need to fly down. Grandma in the hospital. They saying opposite of what they doing. Why does everybody need to fly down? Grandma in the hospital. We're going to get together and pray and hope that she lives. Oh, okay, well, I can do that with them from up here. Now, you need to come on down. I thought we was getting together praying, hoping, expecting her to live. Nah, well, actually, we telling you to come down just in case she died, because shit is so bad, we done already made up our mind. There you go.
Yeah, boy. Oh, what a lesson.
Yes,
what a
sir.
lesson.
Yo, the last thing you said made me write this. I said, it's actually childish to not let things go. You know, like a little kid, like this is something that we all know. It's like you like give it to me like a tug of war with a kid, like it's your toy. I want it, you can't have it. Like for us to feel like a person cannot be truthful with us, tell us what they want and don't want, for you to actually meet somebody and then just be mature enough to be like, yo, we don't really click like that. Like I might like fucking with you a little bit, but like we don't really click like that, or allowing that person to tell us that and being there to let go. Like just the fact that we cannot do that is such elementary, not even an elementary, like that 4-year-old in us, baby. You so throwing the tantrum that you want that bad.
Yeah, and the tantrum can be so livid that you really want somebody to tantrum with you. You know, it's like fighting. It's like slap boxing. It's no fun if nobody's imagining slap boxing me back. I'm just out here practicing. You know what I'm saying? With myself, working on my skills. But yeah, it's like people they encourage you. They come at you with the idea of like, we about to tussle. You gonna tussle with me regardless if you want to or not. You know what I'm saying? I got something for you, and I'm expecting you to have something for me too. And you kind of let them off the hook and yourself, and you'd be like,
So it's kind of like everybody's having these mental issues because we want what we can't have, rather it's a person, place, a thing.
Or argument with somebody.
Right? Mm-hmm. But we know we're not going to have everything we want. Mm-hmm. And so when Jay is like, imagine the story different, like, why would we imagine ourselves to be sad about things that we know are going to be things that you go through? It's just
imagine you got it till you fucking get it,
or
imagine something else making you happy. Mm-hmm. Like you never gonna bring a dead person back.
Yeah, that's
it ain't really about anything. It's really, you know what it boils down to? I want to control everything.
Yes.
That's what it boils down to. I got Chris. Everything I want for Chris, I got. Everything that I want from Lynn, I get from them. Now, do I want to control when they eat, who they see? Do they ever like anybody else? Can they compliment another guy? God damn, it's a song. Lil Wayne said a girl said in the song, she said, she said, I'm fucking this pussy. He said, this pussy mine and who else? She said, nigga, worry about yourself. If Chris and Lynn continue to do everything I need for them to do and don't give me no STDs, I'm worrying about my goddamn self. And I ain't worrying about myself. I'm expecting for myself. Who the fuck are you to think you can control somebody's life? If it weren't for that white man idea of marriage and monogamy, you wouldn't. A motherfucker look at you say, you said I can't do what now? I slap you upside your goddamn head. You told me I can't look at no other woman. Your ass and got slopping out of shape. You done lost all the thick meat I liked on you. What the fuck is wrong with you? I remember my homeboy. He liked big chicks. And he used to say he liked big chicks because he build them up. And I'm like, what that mean? He like, I like big chicks because he thought big chicks had low self-esteem. I'm like, you do know everybody like big chicks. Everybody just ain't confident enough to be with one. So he had an old big girl. And she was about maybe 5'9", 5'10". She was about 220, 230. And Shorty slimmed down, lost about 50 pounds. And this nigga was mad. Who she losing weight for? Maybe for herself, motherfucker. She gotta be fucking with another nigga. He mad because his woman going to the gym. He used to do shit like try to sabotage her. Man, man, I'm about over here at the spot. Nigga, you a vegan. You don't even eat that. Oh, I'm getting my wife a chicken from the alpaca. Man, why you doing that? Man, I'm bringing some ice cream, nigga. You know I like my bitches fat. Why you doing that to that woman? That's like a motherfucker being an alcoholic and they trying to quit and they your mate and you like, drink with me though. Drink with me. I don't like drinking by myself. They like, I got cirrhosis of the liver, nigga. I can't take a casual drink. I had an alcohol addiction. It's my birthday. Take a drink with me. Come on now. Who the fuck are you? You insecure motherfucker. You know you don't want nobody to do you like that. Control freak. You could try to control others because you can't control your own self. Y'all wrap it up, man. We're going to get out of here.
Well,
I had to say.
Yeah, class was amazing as always. Yeah, and so it's like, you can't have the same meal over and over again. You can try as much as you want to. The smashing is not the same. The outfit, once you wear it that one time and you stretch it out and wash it and dry, it don't fit the same. So we are constantly in a rotation of having to imagine better for ourselves. I imagine my next crab leg dinner gonna be better than the last one. My next, gonna be bigger, better, wetter than the last one. And so I just feel like that's something that I was fortunate to receive as a kid, the whole visual imagery, like what's happening as an athlete, seeing your day the day before, the night before when you lay down is an opportunity to visualize what tomorrow is going to bring, what your plans are, what you expect to do, how you plan to maneuver. First, I'm going to get groceries. Then I'm going to go eat lunch. Then I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to stop in here and do this and do that. Like, that's a whole process. That's momentum. That's being in that vibration. That's staying on that frequency that is putting you in the boom, boom room and bringing you into the vortex before the day even come for tomorrow, for the next day. So that's a practice that I have. You're welcome to take it. They gave it to me.
Let me say something real quick.
Yep.
I'm not telling nobody to be like me. That's what people don't understand. talks to this sister. I did a one-on-one with her. She paid me $150 to say, well, everybody don't want to be polygamous. I said, I'm not telling you to be like me, but you keep dating niggas that want to be polygamous, bitch. Find you a nigga who wants to be monogamous. I can't. Well, no one's telling you to be like me. I'm telling each and every individual to think for themselves. No one's telling you to be like me, think like me. I'm telling you, if you want to be monogamous, please don't say you're depressed until you find someone that wants to be monogamous with you. Mm-hmm. Enjoy your wanting to be monogamous life. How are you gonna really imagine something you never really seen? That's what fucked me up. That's the thing. Chris wanted a Cosby relationship and never seen it. How you look? That's like a motherfucker. How a motherfucker gonna say, "I want to go to the moon"? I ain't never seen the moon. You have to look up and see the moon first.
I was cracking up.
Now hold up, let me finish. There's motherfuckers out here that want to see dragons, and they want to see unicorns, and they want to see Bigfoots. And when I say those things, we all know that those things exist in reality, but they are not real. Monogamy is not fucking real. But be happy looking for it. Mm-hmm. Trying to control somebody's life is not real, but be happy looking for it. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Chris.
I don't really remember. But that was a very good point. Oh, the people now, when you said you're not trying to get people to think like you, the test or the no class yesterday is a great way to gauge where you are mentally, right? So when he gives us these assignments are not just him just like for the fuck of it. It's like gauge where you are. And there's a lot of us that had learned this but didn't know where we were on the journey. Maybe certain things you had not had to use, right? So it hadn't been turned on for you. So yesterday, something like that gets to let you be able to see, because like Keisha was like, she dropped the ball because she should have checked on us. No, you shouldn't have. That's not what you told yourself to do. You did what you wanted to do. However, it is a good way to say to yourself, what did I think? Did I talk shit? You know what I'm saying? Did I automatically think something bad happened to them? Did I wish something good for them? Did I believe in it? Do I need them that bad? Do I don't? You get what I'm saying? So he was just giving us an assessment, you know, and that's what I think is so great, because when people go to church and stuff like that, although I think Christianity is the very good meeting place for it all, the pastors want to keep their sheep in. And what Master Teacher is saying, I'm helping y'all to tune in and tap in and turn on all y'all superpowers to push us all out. Not to keep us feeling like we got to keep coming to this class. We're going to graduate. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say something so people don't understand. Who benefits me more? It's like she said about a pastor. And I did a session with a sister. And she paid me my money, and I told her, she was like, well, I get therapy every week, so I'll just give that money to you. I said, you can, but when we finish, I'm probably not gonna need me no more, sister. Like what people don't understand, who do I benefit better from? 48 people in this class that cash app me at the level they own now at their discretion, because I got 20 cash apps last week, or 48 motherfuckers that then went out and manifested their dreams.
Yeah, the dream manifester.
I give you a perfect example. My nephew Keith. I've been mentoring the brother a couple of years. My nephew Keith, he sent me a lot of cash apps. What do you think is more beneficial to me? Him sending me a cash app or him opening that fucking school? What you think I want more? I want him to open that school and he gets so fucking busy that he ain't got time to watch my black ass no more. Yeah. And then I can call in a favor. Hey, Keith, big dog. I want him to open a school and say, I'm making Javon the fucking headmaster. Yeah. I'm putting Javon on as a consultant for behavior management. What's that? Oh, I talk to him and just pay him a salary for consulting me. He don't even have to come down here. What you think it benefit me better? For you in this class hanging on to dear life? Or you learning this motherfucker manifesting your dreams? Because I'm going to be here.
Yes.
This is my dream. I'm doing my dream now. I am bringing mental health clarity to Black people.
Yes.
I'm doing my dream now. I could be up trying to be a fucking morning. Welcome to the J Clark Morning Show. We're going to play some Clark Sisters music. We're going to do this. Look at my page. Look at this. We're going to scan the timeline. Look at these stupid motherfuckers. I'm in here every day creating a lesson to, in some way, somehow tell you the same thing every fucking day. Think for your fucking self. And whatever come out of thinking for yourself, eat it and live with it. Stop acting like you fucking depressed.
Yeah, eat it.
And if you do that, you will have mental health clarity. Mm-hmm. The second you have mental health clarity, you will start to modify your behavior. And when you modify your behavior, you'll manifest your dreams. Pull the camera out to camera number 1, Lynn, real quick. Let me show the class something. I'm hyped. Watch this shit camera right here. Camera number 1. Let me turn. Look, how do I get in camera number 1? You know what I'm saying? Let me get in camera number 1.
Get in there.
Yeah. I'm going to show the class something.
This back straight out.
This something to show the class real quick.
Yeah.
Camera number 1.
You in there.
This motherfucker out. We're going to bag it out for the class over. This is my manifestation.
Okay.
My class. I do what the fuck I want to do. Camera number 1, ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got on one of them little boy jogging suits. You know what I'm saying? You got a little boy. You know, I went to Walmart, right? Let me get my motherfucking mic. I like to shop at Walmart and places like that, right? So I go to Walmart. I see a Reebok jogging suit on sale, $15. I said, let me get this motherfucking jogging suit. I get home a month ago. This motherfucker is the skinny jogging suit. Look at the pants leg. It's skinny, right? I said, God damn, I done bought a fucking skinny sweatsuit. Everything you buy is fucking skinny. And I'm mad as a motherfucker because I can't fit the hoodie and the pants so fucking tight I can't even get up on my waist, right? Since January 4th, I've been going to the gym. I got on a skinny jogging suit, right? Now watch this. I'm going to sit back down.
Oh, shoot. That's the thing you talked about in class. Remember the day I ain't journal? Because I asked you about the sweatsuit.
Watch this real quick. I come back on over here. I got on my skinny sweatsuit. Come on back over here, Lynn, Cameron. I got on my skinny sweatsuit. I've been going to the gym Monday through Friday since January 4th. I know I look better and I feel better because my little sister, every time I'm fat, she don't pay me no attention. I walk in the house, she say, you fat, nigga. But when I'm slimming down, she be touching my hair. I get your goddamn, oh, you looking cute. Come from number 1. You looking cute today, big bro. You looking cute. Her boyfriend looked just like me, the nigga she married. And I'm not saying nothing crazy. I'm like their father. So who wouldn't they, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a situation where I went home yesterday. I'm wearing this motherfucking skinny jogging suit every day this week because I put in from January 4th to now. Guess what? I've been sitting in this motherfucking chair, bent over, looking like my titties big, my stomach big. I ain't been imagining what y'all thinking. I won't looking for no silent boos, and I won't looking for no silent applause. But guess what? Right now, I see the results. I see it. And it feel good to me. So I'm going to the motherfucking gym after this class. I'm imagining myself in a skinnier suit. I'm imagining myself in a Speedo now. I used to be that nigga, fuck them skinny suits, man. Because I had them fat love handlers and I ain't look right in them. I didn't imagine look right in them. I fucked around and accidentally bought one. You remember Lynn, you was with me when I bought this. And you was like, you should get it. You look good. What you call it when I wear 2 colors the same?
Monochrome.
She said, you look good in monochrome. I said, what the fuck is that? She said, when your top is the same color as your bottom. I said, I think that's corny. But I said, she think I look good in it. My blue dot, I bought the motherfucker. Got home. Y'all remember I couldn't even get in this motherfucker.
No, we done had an argument. I'm bothered. You got this shit on the side because it's something personal to you.
She want to wear
nosy. No, I was just nosy in it, and you don't want to discuss it because you got your.
Oh yeah, I
own
remember
shit.
that day. Tell him what
Remember we
happened real
talked about
quick.
it? So I'm like, what's this over here on the floor? And he just like, mind your goddamn business. Some shit like that.
It wasn't like that. It was more of a situation where you was like, what's this on the floor? I said, it's a Reebok sweatsuit. You said, why you ain't wear it yet? I said, I want to get a certain weight in it. And then you said, why you ain't wear it? And I said, mind your goddamn business.
No, this the
something
thing.
like
You
that.
didn't say the weight part. You just went to take the middle part out. Maybe that was in your mind because that's the thing that was in it. But so I had the attitude. Remember, we was on live and you was like, well, I was like, I didn't journal. Meaning just have a good day, stay in your own fucking lane that morning. You know?
Yeah, I remember that day because it was like you had an attitude, and I was like, why the fuck you got an attitude? I ain't got to tell you this my motherfucking suit, and I wear it when the fuck I get ready.
But what I'm saying is, which I think is good about, is because you can be probing somebody about something in your pink, let's just say, right? Because I'm just being in my bad and nosy, right? And this person got a personal relationship with this thing. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to have to say, hey, I don't want to fucking talk about it, but we push. I was just saying that for women because we do that to men a lot. And then when the man says something, we saying, oh, our feelings is hurt. No, you just probed into somebody's shit and they didn't come and bring it to you. Now you mad because they've said something back and now all of a sudden you got some mental condition about how somebody talked to you. Not that you can't help it. You know what I'm saying? So,
or vice versa. The vice versa is this. Somebody wants to pull you into their world and explain their problem to you, and you listen and be like, okay, yeah, everything on, and they want you to keep talking. They say you don't seem like you care.
Yeah.
And then really it's almost like saying, hey, I'm in a scary room and it's a nightmare. There's roaches and bugs in here biting me. Come in here and chill with me. No, I don't want to come in that room with you, because when you tell me about your wife problems and your wife's infidelity, it can only make me do what? Wonder. Wonder, is my wife fucking around on me? Go home looking at my wife motherfucking sideways. I'm not coming in the room with you. I don't want to imagine that. Niggas have said, man, imagine motherfucking coming home and catching your bitch with a... No, what the fuck I'm imagining that for? Now, imagine coming home, catching my bitch in the bed with 3-4 other bitches. I might imagine that. Imagine coming home, catching your wife in the bed with a nigga dick in his mouth. Nigga dick was 2 times the size of mine. He's sitting there thinking, man, that nigga dick was so big, I had veins in it. I'm like, I done said to myself, it veins? I'm like, how big was the dick, nigga? He like, it was big, nigga. It was real big. She was sucking it too. It's like, no, nigga, I'm not going to imagine that with you. I'm going to have me think about my own lady. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out of here, family.
Who was supposed to, wasn't a caller? No.
Oh, yeah. Who was supposed to wrap the class up? Did y'all write that down?
Veronica Petty.
If it was Veronica Petty. Veronica, come in here and wrap this class up, sister. Protect your energy. I better protect my imagination. I ain't finna live in that motherfucking nation you in. Veronica, I like that wide angle like that. Maybe we'll bring it in a little bit closer. Look, I like it like that.
Yeah.
Let me move that real quick. I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer. It's like a wide boy, but you kind of see everything. Hold on. Y'all go ahead. Talk. I like that.
I just think
I just didn't want them to see all the wires and shit, but hell, fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And let me add this. When Jay was talking about that 90-day rule, I thought about the dude that I had went to marriage counseling with, right? And so, I'm like, hey, I don't want to have sex with him. We around each other all the time. We just watch TV and shit. We share snacks and shit. We go to the movies. I'm like, this is so great. I have such a great friend. Why we got to the 4th counseling session in the damn the pastor said, if you're not drinking holy oil to keep your hands off the person you're sitting here with, it's a problem. I looked at her, I said, fuck, I don't like it like that.
Yeah.
We was gonna have to do it. And I was just like, for real, I was being real spooky deep about it. But for real, I was thinking, if this is the God way and this is the right person, I'm like, well, when I get married, it's gonna turn it back on. I was grateful for teaching from him that was so to the point, because that was the part that made me know, oh, bitch, I know you might feel like you a little happy right now because shit is easy, but this motherfucker about to want some pussy. And if this ain't something you've been thinking about, you going to have to say
Give me
no.
that pussy.
And I had to say no.
Give me that pussy. You know we go together now. Give me that pussy, guy.
We all still friends, though. Right, Jay?
Yeah. He work on he does all the car work. He done asked me about life and marriage and all that shit. And he said to me before, he said, man, I'm glad I ain't end up with Chris, because based on how my wife is, I can't handle her. I knew I couldn't handle Chris. I said, I know, nigga, you a pussy boy. You say that good pussy for me. Nigga, what you gonna do with all that ass, nigga? You don't know what to do with all that booty, boy.
It is crazy though that I'm in their wedding pictures.
Veronica Petty, you did his wife's hair for her wedding. Veronica Petty, talk to us, sister.
Hey, y'all, I missed class yesterday, but I got it together. I had a really, really good day yesterday, actually, but I went on Instagram last night, and I think Daywan, is he in Puerto Rico now?
Huh?
Goddamn, not that I know of.
They want in Puerto Rico.
Because I saw it, and I was like, well, maybe they going to Puerto Rico. I don't know, but I saw.
Is it some shit?
Or was that old? Or did I just tell on him?
No, Lynn said you just told on him.
Oh man,
them boys, what they say they doing now?
It was he said he was in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
I don't know. That's why BJ ain't been hitting me back. If them motherfuckers in Puerto Rico, I'll be real goddamn mad.
I should have been minding my business, but I was looking for y'all. But
I'm happy them boys down there fucking. Ooh, I done taught them boys how to fuck and drink and smoke good. I can get out of town, boy. Ooh, go ahead.
Right, but today was good. It was so many things that you touched on, but you just said this at the end when you were speaking about your mom, when you said there is no sadness when you understand how to bubble up, and that's true. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, and this we have to continuously work at this because it really is a muscle. You know, we dip sometimes and we go to Debbie Land, but we have the ability and we know how to bubble back up. So that keeps me out of a lot of trouble, out of what we call depression or other people call depression, because I don't go there anymore. And sometimes, you know, we don't feel blue all day, but we know how to get back to that. So what was else? Something else you said that I was going to talk about. Oh, when you have good thoughts and then a bad thought pop in, cancel that.
Cancel that. I say that shit.
If you don't
cancel that shit, universe.
Yes, the momentum will build, and then you'll be messed up. So that's all I have, y'all.
Thank you, sister. Right, we love you. That's why when in the Catholic Church, when you sin, they say 4 Hail Mary full of grace, because what they trying to do is get you to get on another momentum. I just fuck my cousin's wife. Say 10 Hail Marys and spin around 50 times. Why you saying Hail Mary? I'm sorry for fucking my mother's wife. Yep. Hail Mary. You started, but by the time you come out of that shit, you feel like, whew.
But this the thing.
Don't feel bad about that anymore.
This is the thing.
That's what we gonna say. Slime back. I'm a slime back. Slide. Well, don't feel bad about that anymore.
But this is the thing. This is how the brain works for real. Somebody just explaining it in their way, like, why is the sky blue type shit. Like, once you get off of it, if you give yourself 5 minutes, I always say it's like your pussy itching and you in front of people, you can't scratch it. And it's the feeling that you think, or your nose, and you think, I can't wait another second for this to go away. The next thing you know, you never think about the last time you was itching.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? That's how your brain works. It will forget it if you let it.
Forget it if you let it.
Yeah, I got a whole militia of green and an army of green and blue bears. When I have a pink thought, I send my army of bears to go whoop that pink thought ass.
Sick him, goddamn. Get his ass. Get at him.
I be like, go get him, girls. Whoop that trick. Whoop that thought, baby.
Again, people, we appreciate all our cash appers. Please cash app us. I can't say it can't say it no goddamn different. Please Cash App us. Help us keep this show going. We about to get out of here, man. This weekend, my groin was hurt. I was fucked up. We had a lot of shit to do. We didn't have class Friday because we had shit to do over the weekend. So we didn't get to work on the song, man. I'm just golly, I'm so ready to make a new song. So we gonna get that thing some time and some energy this week. But you know, the Bears and Bubbles song is just a dope song, and matching that song or replacing that song is something that's giving me anxiety. As much as I want to act like I don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't Cash App on here. You just send it to the Cash App. But if you want to send some on here, you do what's called a super chat. A super chat. If you send a super chat, I think they take like 25% of it, and we get it once a month. Money is money. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you Cash App, but a super chat, your name pop right up. We don't give a shit. Money is money. But we appreciate y'all, man. We about to get out of here like we came in. You know, supernatural. Let's
float. Slow down. Slow down.
Let's fly, man. Let's fly, y'all. I ain't gonna imagine my life based on what I can't do. I'm magical. Woo!
Every day.
Celebrate your body.
Look here, family.
And enjoy your mind.
We sure appreciate y'all coming out and letting us share our art with y'all. Because we believe
supernatural travel.
Art is life.
We live colors.
There must be life. Because life imitates art. And we just want you to live your best life.
Where we
go. Decorated with all kinds of
nobody
colors.
knows.
No lace fronts and no makeup. And choose who you want to dance with.
Let's celebrate
life.
We know.
Yeah. Celebrate every day. Like it's your birthday, an anniversary. Just keep it funky, baby. Yeah.
Celebrate your body. And enjoy your mind.
Come on, family. Find a way to keep winning. Woo!
Supernatural travel.
Supernatural travel.
We live colorblind.
Where you need to go.
I just wanted to see me.
Let's
go to a place where we go.
It's just you by yourself. Nobody knows. We call it the boom boom room. Yeah. You got all your
Let's celebrate this life we know.
You drink.
Let it all go.
Snacks. And now.
Beautiful.
That's how you do it, baby.
Man, that thing was good to me. Good to me. Down to the last drop. Good to me. Let's sing some, y'all. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Hope she do it right. Baby, I got sick this morning.
What we singing yesterday in the studio?
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough just to keep me away from you, baby. We think that super chat from you, Mr. Love. Super chat feels good on YouTube. I need super chats. I need cash apps. Give me what we need, baby. Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead, Lynn. Get you some of that thing. Get some of it, Lynn. Go ahead.
Send that cash app. Send that cash app. Send that cash app. Send that cash app. Send the cash app, baby. Send the cash app, baby.
Oh, look at Misty.
Send the
Misty showing
cash
out.
app,
Misty
baby.
having an old concert.
Send the
Misty
cash
showing out.
app, baby. Send the cash
Take it over, Chris.
app, baby.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait. What the fuck did you say?
Thank
Wait.
you.
Thank you. Come on, Lynn.
Thank you.
Wait. Come on, Lynn.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you. You know, thank you.
Thank you.
You know, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Thank you.
For all that you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait.
We've been waiting for
Thank you.
since yesterday.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Wait. I almost fucked up.
Ain't no mountain
but I
high,
fucked
ain't
up.
no valley low. This is my time to act the goddamn fool. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. Yeah.
If you need me,
Oh.
I'll be there in a hurry.
Oh.
Battery low.
Put that motherfucker back over here, Lynn. Camera 1.
Camera 4 is gone.
We love y'all, family.